Hey YouTube, it's Dawson Rider here with a review of WAP Series 10, Kamen Rider Beast Hyper. This is probably going up after Beast and before the other dragons, because I'm stupid. I don't even know what I'm talking about. You're probably like, who is this dude and why is he just talking about random stuff? So let's just go ahead and go into the box, because reviewing boxes is way more fun than rambling on like an idiot. Wow, I don't even know what's wrong with me today. I apologize. Anyway, here's the box. Pretty basic. You got a picture of Beast Hyper here on the front being like, hype, and stuff. And on the side you got a picture of him with the dice saber being like, Saber Strike! And here it's like, Magnum Strike! And he's shooting. They should put on those disclaimers that the figure actually doesn't do this. And on the back it just shows him doing some fake effects because he doesn't do anything else. An advertisement for the WAP of regular Beast. And then at the top here, which the camera can't get into frame, a picture of Beast Hyper actual suit. So, I don't know, it's kind of nice looking packaging. It's certainly not boring, but nothing to write home about. Just like the figure, spoiler alert. Accessory-wise, he doesn't come with much. He does come with the dice saber, which you already saw, which is just black. There are some sort of sculpting details in there, but other than that, nothing spectacular. And then you get the Hyper Magnum, or the Mirage Magnum, Hyper Magnum, which is primarily blue. You do have the gold lion there, which is a nice touch. Like, it's nothing spectacular paint job wise, but at least they differentiated those colors. So that's nice. Figure wise, this guy is really basic. He looks really cheap, you can just tell from here. The head sculpt, like, it's fine. There's no proportion issues, but there's really not much to it. If you can see the picture up there, well, you can't, because I can see it. But you can see like the gold surrounding the top of his helmet, and they didn't really include that there, so it's just all blue. You just have his eyes in the gold part here, but there's supposed to be little gold stripes there, so that doesn't fill out. The chest looks okay, just kind of cheap. The red, like, shiny plastic here on his abs looks kind of fine. Not like, that's fine, but more like, you know, it just looks fine. Anyway, God, I'm weird in this review. Anyway, very basic. You got his tassels here. His rings, which are just, you know, very basic. Just very basic stuff going on. The driver looks okay. There's actually some nice little sculpting in there, but really not much to him. He looks very cheap. Like the solid blue makes him... It looks like I found this guy at Big Lots. And it was like one of those bootleg figures where they combine the names of like Power Rangers and Riders and anything from the the dictionary, so they don't avoid copyright. It's like Power Ranger Egypt Man. Like, I could just see this guy being in one of those packages. And the back, just very basic. And the worst part is he doesn't even have any type of gimmick other than just being a figure. That's not even a gimmick, bro. That's like when people say a plus of Power Ranger Samurai is that it was in HD. That's like being a TV show. It's practically a requirement now. So, articulation-wise, you do have a hinge joint here, so you get some nice all-around movement. Swiveling here, elbow joint, swiveling at the fists. You do get the individual figure movements. You get some individual figure move. Damn it! I can't even say fingers in this stupid accent. You get the individual finger movements if you can move them. God dang it, you're embarrassing me. But you can. There we go. Ha! He's flipping me the bird for being stupid. I don't even know what I'm saying. No, well, actually, there's swiveling here, but no swiveling at the chest or anything. You just have that single joint. You do get a 360 ball joint on his head. Some slide up and down movement. Hinge joint here on his leg. Can move up and back and to the side pretty well. Swiveling here. Single knee joint here. Swiveling on his foot. So, not bad articulated. You can get him in some pretty solid poses. But yeah, this guy is really a disappointment and is easily the worst in the entire WAP line. This year they kind of stepped it up a bit. I thought that the WAP figures were probably the best quality figures in this class of figure that we had been getting. But this one just looks really bland. And like I said, the problem is he doesn't have a gimmick to stand on. What was so nice about this line is there's at least little things to get you to want to buy the other figures. Like, the original WAP figures had the light-up gimmick, and they looked really nice, actually. They were pretty nice stand-in for the figure arts. The dragon ones all came with the dragon pieces that you could attach to them and then make all dragon. Granted, the figure arts did that later, but it was still something. Beast Regular came with the mantle pieces, which you can put on him, and you don't have to buy the mantle figure art set. And you can transform into Chimera. This guy does nothing. Like, I don't even know why. I only bought him for completion, basically. So, yeah, he's kind of awful, actually. I mean, He's not very well painted, he doesn't do anything, so I really don't recommend him. I know Beast Hyper is an exclusive, but if you really want it, I would just go for the exclusive. He's not even out yet, I'm going to recommend it. Because this just really doesn't do anything. It's kind of a shame because the WAPs have been some decent substitutes for some figures that, or some riders that are going to be exclusive only, but this guy just really doesn't cut it. I really would have liked them to have included something. I'm not entirely sure what they could have done. Maybe just have his eyes light up. That could have been neat. Press his nose or something and his eyes light up. Anything at all. And even just painting the little gold parts here would have gone a long way, but overall, not a very good figure. Don't recommend him. I know it's not even out yet and it's more expensive, but if you really want a Beast figure, or Beast Hyper figure rather, excuse me, go for the figure art. It's going to be a lot better. Even if it's crappy, it's going to be better. This guy's just not very good. So, bye. Dawson Rider, signing out. Oh yeah, check out Riders, Ranges, and Rambles and stuff. Okay, bye for real.